Welcome to our talk about Schrödinger's cat. This famous experiment mixes the big world and the tiny quantum world. What does this strange experiment tell us about reality?
Schrödinger's cat changes what we know by saying a cat in a box can be alive and dead at the same time until someone looks. This sounds crazy, but it shows the weird side of quantum superposition. Does this mean our reality is not as simple as we think?
Schrödinger made this idea to show how strange quantum mechanics can be. Quantum particles can be in many states, but this doesn't mean big things, like cats, are the same. It's more about showing the limits of using quantum ideas for big things.
Schrödinger's cat was a critique of the Copenhagen interpretation, which says particles are in all states until we look. Schrödinger wanted us to think about the line between quantum and classical mechanics, raising questions about what watching and reality mean.
So as we look closer, we must ask, what does this idea really tell us about reality? Welcome back, everyone. Today we will talk about the quantum realm, where reality acts strangely. How does Schrödinger's cat fit into this puzzle? And what does it show us about our universe?
Imagine this beyond our normal experiences is a place with strange and surprising behavior. Schrödinger's cat shows us that in the quantum world, particles act in ways we don't usually understand. Imagine if our whole reality was like a maze with endless possibilities.
In quantum theory, the cat paradox reminds us how strange and unexpected tiny particles can be. While the big world seems expected, the small one is not. Quantum mechanics, with its mix of possibilities and unknowns, drives much of our technology today, like quantum computing.
Schrödinger's cat makes us think again about how we observe and measure. It brings up questions about the nature of existence. Do things only exist if we see them, or are they independent? This idea isn't just about science, it's also about philosophy.
As we think about these ideas, it seems the real question is not just about Schrödinger's cat. It's about whether we are ready to accept a reality that doesn't follow normal logic. Are we ready to rethink what we believe about existence? Let's go deeper into Schrödinger's legacy. How has this thought experiment changed how we see reality and stories when quantum mechanics is the setting?
Think about stories where characters are in many realities at the same time. They are alive in one part and a ghost in another. Schrödinger's cat has started stories that change our ideas of time and chance, just like the quantum world does.
Schrödinger's cat shows how quantum mechanics questions old logic. It is no surprise that this strange nature inspires stories that mix reality and fiction. Writers use it to create stories that match the unpredictability of quantum states.
Schrödinger's cat started as a critique, but its effects are much more. In storytelling, it is a metaphor that makes people question what they believe. Do stories only exist when we pay attention, like reality?
Maybe the interest is not just in quantum theory, but in the stories it creates. Are stories within stories a way we explore different realities? Let's think about Schrödinger's cat. How do our minds and machines connect? How does watching change reality? What does this mean for stories?
Picture a world where our minds and machines explore these chances together. Schrödinger's cat is a symbol for many paths. Watching is not passive. It makes new realities.
From a tech view, this changes how we build AI. In quantum computing, superposition is how machines handle info. It makes us ask what it means for machines to see the world.
Quantum mechanics made us rethink what observing means. The observer effect shows how watching shapes reality. It suggests our mind could be more part of life than we thought. It links to old questions about seeing and reality in philosophy.
So is storytelling a type of watching that changes reality? Do storytellers create quantum realities? Let's see how Schrödinger's cat mixes science and imagination. How has this idea changed storytelling beyond science and philosophy?
Think of stories where characters move between worlds. Schrödinger's cat has inspired stories where what is real can change, showing that someone watching can make things true, creating whole worlds just by looking.
It's amazing how stories use the surprises in quantum mechanics. Writers use these ideas to make complex worlds in fiction, looking at time, space, and choice.
Schrödinger's cat started as a way to explain quantum uncertainty, but now in pop culture it's much more. It questions reality, making stories a part of being alive. Are these stories real on their own, or only when we experience them?
Are storytellers the ones who see their worlds, creating new universes with each story? Welcome back to our last debate on Schrödinger's cat. We've talked about many sides of reality, quantum mechanics, and storytelling. Now, do we understand reality? Do we have final answers?
Reality is like a changing puzzle with pieces that move when we look. Schrödinger's cat shows us reality might have many surprises. Can we ever really know it, or does it always change?
We must trust the evidence from science. Schrödinger's cat is a thought experiment, not a real thing. It shows the strange parts of the quantum world, but needs real evidence.
Still, Ryan, even with evidence, Schrödinger's cat makes us think deeply. It shows our understanding of reality might be very small. We need science and also to think about how we see existence.
And there's perception, Sonia. Our view of reality could change when we observe it. Do we create reality as we see it? Is the cat paradox a sign that we don't fully understand the universe?
But based on science, Guy, the universe follows laws even if we're not watching. Schrödinger's cat shows the line between quantum and classical worlds. It pushes us to learn more, not change physics laws.
But if quantum mechanics can challenge these laws, they might not be as fixed as you think. Could this mean our ideas need constant change?
So the last puzzle is if our questions about Schrödinger's cat give us real answers or just more mysteries. Does this lead to a never-ending search for reality?